Welcome back to Kentucky Budget Prepper. I was sitting around today and I was just thinking about some things. I've seen the news that Congress is about to issue another stimulus check to us. I'm not real fond of increasing our country's debt. I think that we need to be more more responsible with our money. I can't talk today. I'm sorry for that. But let's be real. I mean, the government's going to do it. We pay taxes. I work every day. I've worked every day for the last 30 some years. I can get a little bit back. We give a lot of money out to other countries that I don't think it should be going to other countries. I think it should stay home. Take care of our homeless vets. Take care of our hungry families that are out there that can't provide right now for whatever reason it is. Whether it was from the pandemic or them being told to stay home or the business is shut down, whatever it may be. We should take care of our people first. I don't believe we should be sending billions to other countries, especially the countries that don't like us. But I'm not going to get into that too much. So the reason of this video is because, like I said, I was sitting around just thinking about it. I was watching some updates on YouTube and on my phone that was coming across about updates about what was going to happen and how they were getting ready to approve this. And I was thinking, well, what can I do with that money? Let's be honest, they're giving it to us so we can help stimulate the economy and make sure we put that money back into the economy. So yes, I am going to pay off a couple things, a couple bills that I have. No big deal, small bills, but they're almost done, so let's get rid of them. A couple things I was thinking about doing was, well, obviously, increase my food in the house, my long-term storage food. Whether it be from the Augustin Farms, whether it be from any of the other name brands. I was thinking about getting some of those and putting them away. Also, normal foods in the house, just to build up the stock that we have. A couple other things I was thinking about doing. Even though it's hard to find, some more Pew Pew food for our Freedom Sticks, if you will. We're getting a little low. You know, you got to shoot every now and then, and we're getting a little low, so I'd like to replenish. All the fun tactical stuff, I mean, we already have most of the stuff that we need for that. And honestly, to be honest, I'm only going to use that stuff to defend my home. I'm not looking to go out and become some kind of Rambo out there trying to raid people. My stuff that I have, the tactical Pew Pew stuff, is only for defense of my family and my house. So, that being said, you still need the stuff to protect your house. You still need the stuff to protect your family. So, I'm probably going to invest in some more of that if I can find it. A couple other things I was thinking about doing was getting a portable. Sorry, I'm looking at notes over here that I wrote down. But I was thinking about getting a portable generator. I don't own one. If we lose power, you know, there goes our refrigerator, our freezer, our lights, our ability to recharge our phones, ability to run my ham radios. I can run, you know, the handhelds for a while, and I can go out to the car and recharge it, you know, if I have to. But I would like something to run my house, so I'm looking into some possible portable generators. Me being an electrician, I can wire in a generator inlet receptacle and an interlock for my panel so it don't backfeed the utility company until the power comes back on, and I can switch it all over. A lot of technical stuff. If you want to know about it, I can talk to you about it, but not in this video. So that's something I'm looking at. I'm just trying to decide what kind I'm going to go with, how big I'm going to go, what do I need, what do I really want to run in my home. I know the primary thing is a couple lights, some refrigerator, and my deep freezer. That's my main thing. Everything else I can cook out on my grill until it comes up. I can make a fire and cook some stuff, so I'm not worried about eating. Another thing I'm thinking about is I'm not happy with my pantry, so I'm trying to come up with some kind of ideas. I've been looking online and watching YouTube videos and stuff, and you know, with the cost of wood right now, it's not real cost effective to build something out of wood but I want something to rotate, first in, first out type of deal with my canned goods and with the other stuff. And I'm trying to come up with a better solution for my food storage. So if you guys have any ideas, that'd be great. Like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still becoming good at this prepping thing. So if you guys have ideas and suggestions, man, I'm all for it. Give it to me. But I'm just not happy with it. I'm not happy with, my cans now. I got so many canned goods that if I bring new, like you've seen in my updates in my Walmart hauls, that I bring more canned goods in. So now I got to go in there for 10, 15, 20 minutes moving cans around, trying to get the older stuff forward and get the newer stuff behind it. And it's just not efficient, and it's just time consuming, and it's just, I think there would be I got to come up with a better solution. I've seen some great things where someone online on YouTube, they built a wall mounted rack that could hold like 3 or 4, maybe 5 rows of cans. And you put the cans on top, it slides down, and then you just take from the bottom and then you constantly rotate in your food. I like that. I was looking online for something more I could buy, a shelving unit that I could buy, but everything was set up for the number 10 cans. I haven't found anything. And then I find a bunch of these little plastic things, little rotators, organizers, but I don't know how sturdy those are. So if anybody has those, let me know how those work too. But how are you guys going to spend your stimulus money? Are you caught up to date on your rent and your bills? Do you have to pay those? If you're caught up to date, if you're all up to date on your bills and rent and stuff like that, or mortgage, what are you going to do with the stimulus bill? Are you buying something new for prepping? Hopefully you put at least a small percentage away and buy something for your prepping. We need to be putting more and more away. So I'm looking for more medical supplies. I know my wife was a former medical field. She's now works for the state, but she does something different now. But she used to be in a medical field. I was a volunteer fireman for 16 years, and I was an EMT and the whole route. So I have my medical background. So we do have a nice supply of medical supplies here, but we'd like to expand on it. The one thing we don't have, which I'm ashamed to say, is tourniquets. So that's going to be a remedy this week. We're ordering some tourniquets, which I think everybody should have them, especially if you have the pew-pew guns or sticks around there in your house. You definitely need them. And then not just for that. Car accidents, cutting your finger, cutting your arm, anything stupid that could happen. It'd be best to have them rather than not have them. So another thing I'm thinking about doing, and you probably heard my phone go off. I should have put it on airplane mode so it didn't go off. But I'm thinking about getting chickens. I've had them before. And when I lived in Florida, we had chickens. We had 6 of them, and they were doing good. I had to get rid of them when I moved to Kentucky. So I'm now established enough. I have a nice backyard. I think we're going to go ahead, besides the raised beds for planting, I'm going to put a chicken coop out back. I'll get another 6 or 8 chickens, put them back there. I'm not going to get no roosters, nothing like that. Right now I'm just looking for the egg production. Plus, the side effect of it is their waste. If we do it right, we can compost it, use it in our garden. It helps fertilize the garden, and it helps it grow faster. Florida, we also had rabbits, so I'm also kind of tossing that around about getting rabbits again. We had Flemish Giants down there. They were huge. They ate a lot, and they had a lot of waste. The waste on that too, once it's dried out, is great manure for your plants. So again, when I had my little garden down there, I had at the time I had rabbits, so I used their pellets after they've dried out and everything like that, and they started doing their thing. I'd put them in the garden. Man, my stuff grew. I had cucumbers going. I had potatoes. I had lettuce. I had some tomatoes, and everything was growing great. So here I have a little bit more room. I think I'm going to do that. Something to think about. Try to be more self-sufficient, more sustainable, and if I can have the chickens, if something happens, I could get a rooster and we could start producing more chickens easily. We could, eat the chickens if we need to. We always have eggs coming once they get to after 5-6 months. They start laying eggs, so we have the eggs all the time. And rabbits, again, they reproduce quite frequently once they get of mature age, that we could easily sell those, barter for them, barter with them to give them, to get other goods. We could also eat them. We could use the fur. We can trade the fur. I mean, there's a lot of uses for rabbits. I know that some of you out there may not be into all that. You might be vegetarians, and that's fine. Just understand that my lifestyle is different than yours, and please be respectful of that. I'm respectful of yours. Be respectful of mine. Now, that being said, these are things that I'm planning. What do you guys have in mind? Like I said, do you have a plan? Are you going to just go ahead and blow it on everything you can, all fun stuff, or are you going to come up with something that's more productive? I figure if I can put most of the money, because I'm not be full disclosure, my wife and I are both considered essential workers, so we've been working the whole time. We don't make a lot of money, but we have been working a lot the whole time. Have we gotten? I lost one job because of the pandemic, and I took a substantial pay cut to go to the company that I'm at now. But we haven't lost work. We've been working. So yes, we got a little behind on our car payment whenever that happened. And when my wife changed jobs from the medical field to what she's doing now, she was off for like almost a month in between that period whenever she was doing a transition. So yeah, we all got behind. So that's where I'm saying I'm going to take some of the money to pay off some of the bills that we have to get rid of them. Be smart with your money. Be responsible. Pay what you have to, but put some away to prepare yourself for whatever may be coming in the future. Nothing may ever come. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not one of these YouTubers that are going to be on here going, oh, doom and gloom, the world's coming to an end, the world's going to collapse, everything's going to happen. No, I'm not saying that. But here's what could happen. What if a bad snowstorm comes in? I live in Kentucky, and I just moved here last January. Now, my coworkers are telling me that I think it was 2009, they had a bad ice storm here where they were without power for 2 weeks. Now, what would you do without power for 2 weeks? It'd be rough. So that's where we got to start thinking about. That's what's making me think of, man, I need a generator. Now, I have gas for my furnace. I have gas for a gas fireplace. So the fireplace alone could heat up the living room. So me and my family in a pinch could sleep in the living room, and it would heat up the whole entire living room. So it would be warm enough. I could tell you, I sit out there and I tell her, my wife, when she puts the fireplace on, I tell her after a few minutes, turn that thing off. It's too hot. So we could live on that. So we're fortunate on that. I wish that it was a wood burning fireplace, so I wouldn't have to pay for the gas and rely on the gas company to send me gas through the line. But that's not what I have. Now, I am looking also, what they call the little buddies or something like that, little propane heaters, space heaters that you can get. It's supposed to be safe for indoor use. I'm looking at those too. I think they were like $80 at Walmart I saw this past weekend. Something else I'm looking at picking up, maybe one or two of those and some of the little fuel cans so that we can, so I can put it away, and if we ever need it, I have it. Also, it's good for if we wanted to go camping. Well, we got it to go camping. So it's a dual purpose. It's something great. Also, what if one of my neighbors loses power and they don't have gas for heat? Well, I can give them that heater to use until the electric comes back on. At least they have some type of heat to heat their family up. Be a good neighbor. Help out your fellow man. That's just my things. I'm just rambling. I was bored. I was thinking about it, watching YouTube and watching everything going on, and it just started making my mind start rolling. And just curious. Just want to see what's going on, what your thoughts are. If you think that you're going to spend it all on just fun stuff, or are you going to actually use it for something a little more productive? I mean, fun stuff's fun. It's productive. It's fun. Especially in these last year and a half that's been going on. We need a break. We all need a vacation. We all need time away from this. I wish we could just click our heels and go back to whenever it was a simpler time and we didn't have to worry about this whole lockdowns and face masks and everything like that. I'm not taking any side on either way. On the face mask, I just think that it's annoying. Whether it's scientifically proven to work or not work, I don't know, don't care. I just know it's annoying. I'm doing it as required, but I'm not happy about it. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, the experts are saying it works, so I'm doing it. I'm not happy about it. But anyways, I'm just rambling now, and this video is getting a little longer than I like to talk. But I want to thank everybody. I'm already starting to see that I'm starting to get some subscribers now, and I'm getting a lot of good a lot of feedback and comments on my post and my videos. I really appreciate that. I try to get to you as soon as I can if I see a comment or a post or something like that. I just ask one thing: please keep it positive, even if you don't agree with something I do or something someone else says. Keep it positive. Don't come across so negative. Okay. If you want to say something negative directly to me, do it in a private so everybody doesn't have to hear it. Also, YouTube, you see the little comments. I don't know if you guys have channels where you see it. It says to keep everything polite and nice and non-threatening. So try to keep it. I got thick skin. I can handle it. But I don't want you upsetting someone else. So if you have something negative, say it. Send me a private message and we can hash it out. No big deal. But I want to thank everybody. It's already starting to grow. I love it. If you guys have anything you want me to check, I'm going to start ordering some stuff from YouTube from Amazon and stuff like that to start for myself. But I'll review it once I get everything in. Again, like my title says, budget prepper. I'm on a budget, just like a lot of us out there. So as I get extra money, I order something. And when I get it in, I'll talk to you about it. But, all right, if you like this video or any of my videos, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it out if you want. And I thank you again. And I keep the faith, keep vigilant, keep prepping. I'll see you next time. This is Kentucky Budget Prepper.